Moffitt. Number 2, Kayla Barnes. Number 3, Anya Valentine. Number 4, Abby Carpenter. Number 5, Corey Burrow. Number 6, Andrea Terrell. Number 7, McCall Sanders. Number 8, Bethany Jenkins. Number 9, Taylor Moss. Number 14, Callie Queen. Number 17, Carly McMahon. Number 20, Kendall Reese. Number 22, Jacqueline Rios. Number 23, Jocelyn Rios. Last but not least, number 24, Sydney Williams. And now for your Robbinsville Black Knights, number 1, from Cynthia Lane, Delaney Bruce. From Sweetwater, number 2, Hallie Anderson. Number 3, from Ollie Street, Allie Ayers. And from High Splendor, number 4, Inslee Lewis. From John Carver Hill, number 8, Allie Harley. And from Sweetwater Mountain, member of the Long Hair Clan, number 10, Zoe Sheila. And a member of the Bird Clan, number 11, Taya Al. From Cleveland, number 12, Inslee Jesse Audrey. And for the top of Stecola Mountain, number 14, Ivy Odom. And from Massey Ranch, member of the Wolf Clan, number 15, Phoebe Rattler. Also a member of the Wolf Clan, number 16, Already Wachacha. And para nosotros, Puerto Rico, number 2, Jacob Jimenez. And last but not least, from parts unknown on the Kuala Boundary, member of the Long Hair Clan, number 22, Layla Welch. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Robbinsville Black Knights. Now, if you could, if you would, please rise and give your hats and headgear as we honor our country with the play of our national anthem.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it feels good to be back out on the court. Short time off for the Lady Knights and for, well, all high school athletics, really. Lady Knights just concluded their season in January. Yes, we have volleyball in January this year in North Carolina, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. We'll get into that later on as well. But as for tonight, it's a fresh slate. Katie Phillips' Lady Knights coming into this one off a season record of 10-4, and of course 2 years ago won the Smoky Mountain Conference and also advanced to the Elite Eight of the state playoffs. And a lot of talent on that floor right now that you see in front of you were on that team. A senior heavy team for the Lady Knights this year. 6 to be exact on the roster. And it looks like Ivy Lou Odom will get the opening serve, and we're just about set to go here in Robbinsville. Varsity volleyball action, first day of school, first day of sports. Allie Ayers with a nice set there. Kinsley Phillips coming up for a kill attempt. That is stopped back over into Robbinsville territory now. Ayers again, this time Jakia Jimenez. And she unfortunately swats the ball out. That is Franklin's point. 1-0 Lady Panthers. And I have to apologize in advance, folks. The roster that was provided to me for Franklin is 100% incorrect as they were doing the opening introductions. I'm not going to know who any of them are, so I deeply apologize to anyone that may be watching from Franklin tonight. But your Lady Panthers are up 2-0 now after that. And look at the serve coming up here. That's going to get to Delaney Brooms on the back row. Jimenez with a big shot over the middle, but carry called there, and that will be Robbinsville's first point of the matchup. 2-1 Franklin as Kinsley Phillips steps to the serving line. Phillips has come a long way, a junior for Robbinsville. And that time they're unable to return it. That is an ace for Kinsley Phillips. Hallie Anderson with the defense there on the back for Robbinsville. And a good kill there by Jimenez. And suddenly Robbinsville with 3 straight points has taken a 3-2 lead over Franklin. We were talking Phillips coming a long way. Her freshman year didn't even serve and has got her serves down pat now. Franklin trying to get the ball. And there's Brooms with her first big hit of the matchup, and it is rocked out of bounds by Franklin. 4-2 Robbinsville. Feels great to have a crowd in attendance, too. This is the first time we've had a normal crowd attendance for high school volleyball here in North Carolina in 2 years. Last year, of course, it was limited to 25 or so people. Phillips gets her second ace. And Robbinsville's on a roll here. 5 unanswered points. And that one falls into no man's land. As Franklin will get the ball back. No, I'm sorry. That is Robbinsville's point. Ball rolling over into Franklin territory. My apologies. May have been a net violation on Franklin. 6-2 Lady Knights. That one swatted into the net. 7-2 Robbinsville. And Franklin calling a wise timeout, and the Lady Knights are fired up. We'll be back with you shortly, folks. 1 minute timeout here in Robbinsville. Back out of the timeout, Robbinsville, 7 straight points, has thundered back to take a 7-2 lead over the Franklin Lady Panthers. First set of the season opener here tonight in Graham County. And Phillips with the bump. There's Allie Ayers, fake out. Jimenez tried it, nothing doing. Back over to Robbinsville. Allie Ayers with a good set. Jimenez across the middle. Put a little too much pepper on that one. 7-3. And it's Franklin's ball again. Franklin taking a smart timeout there. Robbinsville was on quite a streak of 7 straight points, and the Lady Panthers need to break that momentum as Hallie Anderson bumps it, and Delaney Brooms with an unresponded shot there. Nobody even in the vicinity. 8-3 Robbinsville as Jacob Jimenez steps to the serving line for the first time tonight. Good serve, had a lot of curve on it. Blocked at the net. Nice block there by Kelsey Waldrop. And Jimenez unable to get the push back across, and that'll give Franklin the ball again. 8-4, still in favor of the Lady Knights. Hallie Anderson, the new libero, she's one of the seniors on the team this year for Robbinsville, filling in for Gabby Hooper, who just graduated. Set there, Waldrop in the middle, nice hit there. Again, found some no man's land. 9-4 Robbinsville. And it's Allie Ayers' turn to step to the serving line. Fourth Lady Knight to step up tonight. Starting setter and another senior for Robbinsville. Serve is up and looking good. A nice block. Delaney Brooms. And a nice bump there by Phillips. Back to Brooms. That one knocked back into Robbinsville territory. Knights are recovering nicely. Hallie Anderson able to keep it alive. Ayers with a push across the net. They're going to call a line violation on Allie Ayers. She might have stepped a little too far into neutral territory there. Franklin ball 9-5, and we've got a substitution here for the Lady Panthers. Heavy back and forth action to kick things off here tonight in Robbinsville. Got a good crowd on hand, cheering on both teams. That one is out. Hit attempt a little too much on it, and it's 9-6. Robbinsville still leads. About 200 fans here tonight in Robbinsville's high school gymnasium. Good serve. Kinsley Phillips on the back line. Pushed by Ayers. Waldrop with a little tip, and it's successful. Good read of the defense there by Kelsey Waldrop. And it is 10-6 as Delaney Brooms gets her first crack at serving tonight. And it goes out of bounds. 10-7 in favor of Robbinsville. That went over Anderson to Ayers. Phillips on the outside. Unable to get anything going. That one bouncing off one of the raised goals here in the gym. Still in play. Ayers to Ivy Odom on the outside with a push, but found a Franklin defender. And Anderson unable to get by underneath that one on the back row. 10-8. Hard fought point there on both sides, but Franklin prevailed and have cut it down to a 2-point deficit. Anderson with a good dig. Phillips tries to slam that one over, but didn't get there. And Katie Phillips calls a timeout. Robbinsville had thundered back, scored 7 straight, and now Franklin has outscored Robbinsville 7-2. 10-9. We'll be right back here on Facebook. Back with you from Robbinsville High School. Franklin now trails Robbinsville 10-9 here in the first set of the varsity opener. As Phillips with a short little knock. And Franklin able to keep it alive. Nicely done. Here comes Odom from the outside. That one also gets defended though. Bump back over. Push from the back by Brooms. And Waldrop able to get that one snuck in there. 11-9 in favor of Robbinsville as the libero Hallie Anderson goes to the serving line for the first time tonight. Nice serve by Anderson. That one shot out of bounds on the return. 12-9. Robbinsville. Anderson back up to serve. Nice bump there, and Odom now wins the battle at the net. Jimenez with a shot back over. Franklin gets the ball back over to Robbinsville. Phillips unable to find any open room there. Franklin still on defense. Back over to Jimenez again. Another hard-fought point here in the first set. Phillips unable to spike that one over. And it is 12-10. Lady Knights lead by 2. Both teams looks like they came into this one ready to go. Odom with a good shot over to the left side, but unable to keep it in bounds. And it's a 1-point set, 12-11 in favor of the Lady Knights. That serve had a little too much on it. That goes out, and we're back to Ivy Odom at the top of the serving rotation. 13-11, Robbinsville. Good to have you with us wherever you may be here on Facebook Live. Graham Star's Facebook page will be the exclusive home for all Robbinsville live stream athletics this season. Jimenez with a quick dump over to Ivy Odom after the point. 14-11 now in favor of Robbinsville. Ayers with a nice set to Jimenez. Jimenez moving to the outside for that attempt, and it was no good. Smacked it into the net. Franklin's ball, 14-12. Robbinsville still in control. Robbinsville has not relinquished the lead yet after getting it early on that 7-0 run, but Franklin has battled back. Good push there over the middle. And Kinsley Phillips is going to turn at the serving line again. High arcing serve. And the bump over the net is going to give Robbinsville another one. 16-12. Nice block. Big block there by Jacob Jimenez and Delaney Brooms tag teaming that one. And Franklin had nothing to give on that. 17-12, Robbinsville. Just like that, the Lady Knights have opened a 5-point lead. Franklin's cut it down to 1 several times in this set, but unable to get back in the driver's seat. Good communication so far by the Lady Knights. That one is out. Another hit from the outside goes a little haywire for Franklin. And Lady Panthers call a timeout. Robbinsville has widened the lead here in the first set. It is 18-12 here in Graham County. Welcome you back here on Facebook Live, here on the Graham Stars Facebook page. Kevin Hensley with you this afternoon at Robbinsville High School. Lady Knights have an 18-12 lead over the Franklin Lady Panthers. It's the opener of the 2021 season. And a big kill there by Delaney Bruns. Nicely done by the sophomore outside hitter for Robbinsville. 19-12. Nice dig there by Anderson. Odom with a nice shot to keep it going. And that one ricocheted directly into the net. 20-12. Phillips still at the serving line. Robbinsville 5 points away from closing out this first set. Good push by Jimenez. 21-12, and Franklin down by 9 now. Wowee. Robbinsville's clicking right now on all cylinders. That timeout didn't deter their momentum. Phillips with a nice dig. Ayers with a set. Odom's going to slam it from the middle. And nothing doing at the net. 22-12. Phillips with another good serve. She's seen a lot of time up there tonight. Big dig to keep that one alive. But they're going to call it a point for Franklin. That snaps a long streak for the Lady Knights. But Robbinsville 3 away now. It is 22-13. Franklin get another shot at offense here. See what they can do with it. And big slam by Jimenez. Found the corner. Nicely done. 23-13. Lady Knights 2 away from taking a 1-0 lead in this matchup. And it looks like we're having to do a ball swap here. We'll pause in the action. 23-13. Senior Yeka Jimenez at the serving line. See what she serves up here. Nice shot over to the corner. And looks like an ace. It is. And it is set point for Robbinsville. Got down 2-0 early and thundered back with some long unanswered runs. 1 point away from closing out the first set here. And that push, Phillips with a nice dig to save it. Odom bumps it back over. And a big kill at the net for Franklin keeps things alive. 24-14. And Franklin's libero up to the line now. That's Amy Tippett serving the ball for the Lady Panthers. Waldrew back in at middle hitter. And Phillips saves that one on the back row. Ayers to Yeka Jimenez for the win. Robbinsville takes set number 1, 25-14. We'll be back with you here in just a few minutes on Facebook Live.
How do you find it?
On Facebook.
Once you get to that. Jeb's trying to get logged in on that. He couldn't find it. That's why he couldn't find it.
That'd do it, brother. Yeah, we just decided.
Is it on you or is it on? It's on Grand Star, yeah. We just decided. Okay.
Begin our third set now. The Lady Panthers will have first serve here in set 4. And we're set to go. Robbinsville, of course, leading this match 2-1. Delaney Brooms with a dig. Ayers with a set. Another slip there by Jimenez. Floor is still looking a little wet, and we're going to have to pause while we get the sweat up. It was a fine drying job in between sets 3 and 4, but evidently they missed a spot, and unfortunately, Yeka Jimenez found it. 1-0 Franklin. It's serve, high arc and serve. Brooms to Ayers. Odom on the outside is going to poke it over, but is able to get a return, but it's unable to go too far inbounds. And we're tied up 1-1 here in set 4. Ivy Odom to the serving line for Robbinsville. And a kill there. Delaney Brooms unable to come up with a dig. 2-1 in favor of Franklin, who's dealing with their own wet spots on their side of the floor. Very hot night here in Robbinsville. Raining outside gives a little more humidity to mix in, and about 200 fans crammed into the gym, bringing a raucous atmosphere. Jimenez a shot there out of bounds. 3-1 Lady Panthers. So the heat is for sure on here in Robbinsville. Lady Nice trying to hold on. They had a 2-0 lead. And we're going to swap balls out here. Still trying to keep some COVID protocols left over from last year. As we mentioned in set 1, Lady Knights had an unusual year last year. The sports season here in North Carolina was delayed 3 months due to the pandemic, so Robbinsville Volleyball didn't even take the court until November of 2020. Good defense there at the net. Jimenez bumps it back over, and she'll get it. Nicely done. So Robbinsville didn't even get to finish the regular season until January, and unfortunately missed a playoff cup with a 10-4 record. Kinsley Phillips now with her first serve of the fourth set. Good set there by Franklin. Push there by Brooms. Back to Ayers and Jimenez. Immediate block at the net. And the Panthers are up 4-2. Nice bump there by Anderson. Brooms tried to kill. Just a hair off on the contact, or that would have been over the net as a screamer. 5-2 in favor of Franklin. Ayers sets. Jimenez in the middle. Blocked at the net, but Robbinsville keeps it alive. And Brooms knocks that one right into the net. 6-2, Lady Panthers. Franklin has seized the momentum early in set 4. That one almost hung in the net, but made its way over. 7-2, Lady Panthers. Of course, if we do go to a fifth set, it'll be 1-15. It'll be a tiebreaker. Good dig there on the back line by Phillips. Ayers sets up for Yeka Jimenez. And somehow Franklin able to keep that one alive and spikes it right past the outstretched arm of Ivy Odom. And some discussion between spectators and officials on that call, but call will stand in favor of Franklin, 8-2. Odom with a high arcing shot to Jimenez. Ayers will bump it back over. And Ivy Odom able to keep that one alive, but that time got through the fingers of Yeka Jimenez. Delaney Brooms unable to save it. And the Franklin faithful in attendance are on their feet. It's 9-2 Lady Panthers are in the lead. Franklin in full control, 9-2 here in set 4 of the season opener this afternoon in Robbinsville. And Lady Nice trying to reverse their early fortunes here, which have not been good. That kill by Jacob Jimenez might do the trick. And she'll kill and immediately turn around and go to the serving line. 9-3 is now the gamut. Good dig by Franklin's libero. Phillips with a good save on the back line. And now Brooms with a hard hit over the middle. Sophomore outside hitter taking care of business there. 9-4. Jimenez back to the serving line. That one back over. Phillips saves it. Ayers to Brooms again. Brooms with a little too much behind that one, and it's 10-4. Checking in for Robbinsville is Aubrey with Cha-Cha. It's her first appearance on the court tonight. Hallie Anderson, of course, back in on back row defense. Now that Jimenez's serving time is over. 10-4. Phillips finds Ayers on the dig and Kelsey Waldroop in the middle. But Wachacha able to keep it alive and Odom with a push. And nobody able to slow that one down. Ayers, Allie Ayers, and Ivy Odom both give it a crack. But it is 11-4 Franklin. And again to Phillips. Ayers will find Wachacha on the outside. Her first spike of the afternoon is good. And that'll give Robbinsville the ball back. 11-5 now the score. And it'll be senior setter Allie Ayers' turn to approach the serving line. See what she can serve up here. Lady Nice down by 6. Phillips to Ayers, and Kelsey Waldroop is going to take a shot. That's going to find the Franklin defense, though. Phillips with a good save. Ayers to Wachacha, who's going to smack it over. And that one's still alive on the Panthers side, but a little miscommunication at the net. 11-6. Allie Ayers still up for serve. Gets the go-ahead. Robbinsville's cut the deficit to 5. Hard slam. Hallie Anderson tried her best to get under that one and couldn't do it. This is one of those telecasts where we had StatCast. I could tell the exit velocity on that. That would have been high up there. Robbinsville touched it one too many times. 13-6 is the score now in favor of Franklin. Lady Nice lead the match 2-1. Took the first 2 sets, and Franklin battled back in set 3. Won it 27-25. And another big slam at the net by Anya Valentine. Senior middle hitter for Franklin. When she gets a chance to kill it, she's been hard to defend this afternoon. Phillips gets it to Ayers, and Wachacha unable to do much with it at the corner. 15-6, Lady Panthers. Ayers to Anderson, left-handed shot, unable to clear the net. Anderson a lefty by trade anyway, and a timeout called by Katie Phillips. Franklin has stormed out to a 16-6 lead here in Robbinsville. The Franklin Lady Panthers have made their way out to a 10-point advantage here in set 4. Back with you in Graham County. Action resuming. Waldrop over the middle. That's going to find some open ground after the touch. Point Robbinsville 16-7. As Aubrey will make her way to the serving line for the first time tonight. Aubrey with a high arcing serve. And that one finds nothing but Robbinsville territory. And it looks like Delaney Brooms is going to check back in for Wachacha on the back line. 17-7 now. As Franklin libero Amy Tippett with a serve to get things going here on the 25th point. Brooms on the back line with a nice dig. Sets up Ayers for Kinsley Phillips, who hits a huge shot. Nobody around to defend that one, and Phillips gives Robbinsville its 8th point of the set. Lady Knights have some making up to do, though. It is 17-8 in favor of Franklin. Good to have you all with us this afternoon here on Facebook Live. The Graham Star will be doing its very best to bring you the very best in Robbinsville athletics all season long, all year long, here exclusively on Facebook Live. Phillips with a nice read there to just barely tap that one. Got a lot of flight. And don't look now, Robbinsville's cut it down to 7. Off of Phillips's tip. Anderson with another low serve. Nicely done. But they're going to call it a point on Franklin. Oh, my. Perhaps a net violation. 18-10 regardless. Nice dig by Franklin to keep it going. Up by 8. Jimenez reads that one. Ayers sets up Phillips. And keeping it alive. Nice dig by Anderson to keep it alive. But a little miscommunication knocks that one into the stands. And Franklin now back out ahead 19-10 here in the 4th set. We'll do our very best to stay with you folks. Again, if the iPad dies, we apologize. We got to keep the mic hooked up. That one soars out. And it is 20-10 Lady Panthers in the driver's seat here in set 4. Stamina obviously going to become a factor. First game of the season for both squads. But a big kill there keeps Robbinsville going. And it's back in their hands. Ivy Odom steps back to the serving line with her Lady Knights trailing by 9 here in set 4. Robbinsville leads this match 2-1. So Franklin wins. We're going to have a 5th set. 20-12 now. That one served directly into the net, and now it's a 7-point set. Franklin calls in a sub. Served by Odom, finds the left side. Ayers able to get there. Anderson and Ayers trade the ball back and forth and get it back over the net. Good push by Allie Ayers. That one is slammed just on the corner of the inbound line. And Franklin with the ball back, needing just 4 points to push this match to set number 5, 21-13. Your score here in set 4. Phillips sets high arcing spike. Jimenez with a push, but Franklin able to recover. Keeping it going. Brooms with a push to Ayers, and Jimenez moves in. Hard kill across the middle by Jacob Jimenez. One of the 6 Lady Knights seniors on the squad this year. Junior Kinsley Phillips now back to the serving line. She's had some success back there tonight. Robbinsville's been able to rally several times or go on long runs depending on the situation with her at the serving line. And Brooms with a nice push over the middle there. Franklin keeping it alive. That could be trouble. Phillips with a nice save, though. Air is able to keep it going. Good block at the net. And we're still alive. Jimenez. Anderson to Ayers to Delaney Brooms. And they're going to call a net violation on Franklin. So a nice back and forth there, ends with a net violation, 21-15. Lady Panthers still up by 6, and we're trying to draw some wet spots over here on the Franklin side of the court. Anderson to Ayers to Jimenez, blocked at the net, and nobody there to get that one. Boy, that was a major breakdown of communication, and Robbinsville just gave Franklin the ball back. Franklin just needs 3 points to close this one out. 22-15. That serve goes to the corner. Nobody there, 23-15. Franklin leading here in set 4. Back over to Robbinsville. Kinsley Phillips slides into a dig. Jimenez. And a lot of moving parts there at the net, but it looks like the winner is going to be Robbinsville. 23-16 is your score. We'll take a few moments to clean up the court after the contact. Now Franklin's still in the lead, and now 1 point away from pushing this to the 5th set. Jimenez's serve goes out of bounds. Phillips able to return it, and that's it. Set 5 coming your way. Franklin wins set 4, 25-16. All right, fans, back with you for set 5. It's a run to 15. Winner take all. And what better way to begin the regular season than with a 5-set match. Test of the stamina for both Robbinsville and Franklin. Just a reminder, Lady Knights will travel to Blue Ridge on Wednesday. We'll try to bring that one to you here on Facebook Live. Then we'll be back home Thursday against Asheville Independent School. Late change to the schedule. Had a halo of having the quarantine due to some coronavirus concerns at the small Macon County school. But fortunately, head coach Katie Phillips able to find a quick substitute, and Asheville Independent School will make their way to Graham County on Thursday. And we're set to go with set 5. Brooms with a good dig, pass over to Ayers. Across the middle there by Waldrew. And Phillips with a push to keep that one alive, and Odom now with a bump over. Ball Franklin now. And they push it. Phillips covering all sorts of room in the back row there. Waldrew with a smack over. Phillips to Ayers to Brooms. And a nice dig by Tippett to keep it alive for the Lady Panthers. And now Phillips unable to get a good grip on that one. Anderson couldn't back her up. And first point of set 5 goes to the Lady Panthers. Waldrew with a good hit over the middle. Franklin unable to do anything but bat that one down. And just like that, it's 1-1. Allie Odom. No, excuse me, Allie Ayers, I beg your pardon, to the serving line. Nice return there. Ayers to Waldrew. Phillips slips, but Anderson able to get there, but the ball finds one of the rafters here in Robbinsville's gym, and that always spells trouble and comes careening off the bottom side of the beam. 2-1 Franklin. Phillips to Ayers, back to Delaney Brooms. Nice hard hit, but returned by Franklin. Phillips again, set by Ayers, this time to Ivy Odom on the outside. She's going to push it over. That one's going to bounce into the bleachers, back out. But it's Robbinsville's point. And we're right back where we started, it's 2-2. Sophomore Delaney Brooms up to the serving line. Let's see what she can do. Brooms spends a lot of time in the offseason working on her craft in club tournaments. The Club Excel out of Hendersonville. Trying to bring her expertise to the Robbinsville roster. Phillips with a nice little bump. Good read. Phillips so good at selling that, floating in the air. Just a soft tap. All that was needed. 3-2 Robbinsville. And Brooms gets an ace. That had a nice arc to it. Kind of swayed to the floor rather quickly. See if she can keep that up. 4-2. And that one is out. 5-2 Robbinsville. And Franklin will call a timeout. Lady Knights lead this one by 3. It is 5-2 here in set number 5. To Robbinsville, back with you here at Robbinsville High School. Delaney Brooms awaits her serving turn, and here it comes. And Waldrop used her left forearm to bump that one back over. Brooms to Ayers. Phillips on the outside. Gave Franklin some trouble, but they kept it going. And what's the call? Going to be Robbinsville's call. That one right on the line. That could have been either way. Ivy Odom let it go. She's usually a pretty good read over there on the line. It is 6-2 Lady Knights. Nice dig there on the back by Ayers. Anderson to Ivy Odom. Odom will get a kill out of that. Thank you very much. 7-2 Robbinsville. Lady Knights are cooking right now. Brooms struggled early on with her serving, has really come around here in set 5. That one, as soon as I say that, that one goes right out of bounds. Not a bad serve, just a bit too much on it. And it is now 7-3. Franklin serve, Anderson on the back line, and now Phillips. And a block and a bump, and Anderson unable to do much with that. 7-4. Franklin trying to turn the tide midway through set 5. I serve a little too hard. Robbinsville will take the free gift. 8-4. With senior Hallie Anderson stepping up to the line. Back over. Brooms keeping it going. Odom gets it back into Franklin territory. Brooms to Ayers on a high arcing pass. Thank you very much. And good defense on the back line by Robbinsville, keeping this one going. Look at the net. Anderson to Ali Ayers to Yeka Jimenez, who is able to keep it going. Franklin back over now. Anderson to Ayers, and we'll try it again. This time with Phillips. Doing a block at the net. Hard fought point goes to the Lady Panthers. It's 8-5. You're getting your money's worth here on Facebook Live tonight, folks. Phillips with a high pass over the net. There's the push. Brooms from the back. Tries to knock it out, and unfortunately it goes out of territory. 8-6 now is Robbinsville's advantage. Lady Panthers are rallying back slowly but surely. That's going to be an ace, and it's 8-7. There's one thing the fifth set of volleyball can promise you, it's some exciting action. Every move matters. 8-7 now, Robbinsville clinging to a 1-point advantage here in the tie-breaking set. Anderson will bump that one back over. Able to dig that time. Phillips passes over to Odom. Odom with a push. Franklin able to respond though. But he keep it alive there by Ayers. Jimenez with a nice read, able to knock that one off the fingertips of a Franklin frontline defender. 9-7. And we're trying to retrieve the ball out of the stands here. And it is Ivy Odom's turn. She is the lead server for Robbinsville, always at the top of the serving chain here. She puts a powerful one in the Franklin territory with the Lady Knights up 9-7. Good work there by Jimenez to keep that one blocked in place. And a double team block. Rika Jimenez and Kinsley Phillips dashing the hopes and dreams of that return. 10-7 Robbinsville. Nice little jab there by Franklin in response against the Panthers' 8-point of the set. They trail by 2 now. This one's going to go right down to the wire, folks. Don't fool yourselves. Brooms with a nice dig on the back line, and now Jimenez tries to spike that one in. A little too hard. 10-9. Battle wages on. Set there by Ayers to Kinsley Phillips. And that one falls in no man's land. And Robbinsville now back up by 2. It's 11-9. With Kinsley Phillips at serving line. Trent Tippett right there to get that one. Phillips unable to dig that one out. 11-10. Robbinsville keeping a lead. Franklin nipping at their heels. There's Anderson, finds Allie Ayers, and Yeka Jimenez with a push over. Franklin trying to generate a response. Nice push. Anderson to Allie Ayers to Delaney Brooms. Of a dispute over whether that ball was out or not. Looks like it's going to go in favor of Robbinsville, who will now lead 12-10. We'll pause just a second here to get some sweat stains off the floor. Yeka Jimenez back to the serving line. Robbinsville up 12-10, needs just 3 points to finish this one out. Hard shot by Jimenez on the serve. Franklin with a nice return. Sliding dig by Phillips. And Brooms again gets a kill. A little bit of a push there. Nicely done. Nice tap by Delaney Brooms. And now it's 13-10 Robbinsville. Ace. Boy, did that give the Lady Knights some confidence. 14-10, and Franklin wisely calls a timeout. Here in Graham County, Robbinsville is at match point. Point for Robbinsville, up 14-10 here in set 5. Jimenez going to serve one up here. Let's see what happens. Franklin having to scramble, but they looks like they're going to be able to save it. Back over. Ivy Odom with a dig. Ayers 2. Kelsey Waldrop, and that does it. The Lady Knights pick up a 15-10 set 5 and therefore match victory. Lady Knights win this one tonight in the season opener here in Robbinsville. We'll be back with you Wednesday here on Facebook Live as we go to this year's road game against the Rig. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Kevin Hensley saying good night, everybody. And congratulations are in order for the Robbinsville Lady Knights.